Man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, J Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Oh yeah, I like it easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man, in the description down below. I will be live on Twitch. I told you I will be live on Twitch every day, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Y'all tell me if y'all like the early streams better, bro, or the late night streams better. Y'all tell me in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I will be live on Twitch every single day going forward, bro. So for all my people that's not following my Twitch, man, y'all make sure y'all do that, you know what I'm saying? We got 6 downright terrifying, true short horror stories, man. And sad news, man. Power Book 2 has officially ended yesterday, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was sad, man. It's just like, man, you know, even from watching the OG Power with Ghost and Tommy and Tasha and whatnot, and now just watching, you know, go over to watching Tyreek and them, you know, just seeing them, just, you know, it was like, man, it was crazy, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kane, man. Kane, I don't know how you disappeared like that, though, nigga. Like, the nigga got shot. I'm thinking 5-0 finna go, you know, I'm thinking Kane died or 5-0 finna go over there and scoop him. I'm talking about, bro, disappeared like Batman. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this nigga disappeared. I'm like, what the? Like, where this nigga Kane go? The whole time I'm thinking when 5-0 going around the car, I'm like, Kane got, that nigga disappeared. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? This nigga different. This nigga's not human. You feel me? But we smoking on that Noma pack. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Noma K, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Noma made me mad. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it real with you. And you had no right to take out Monet like that. No right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, make sure I hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell like on the video. 6 downright terrifying true short horror stories, man. We in it. Thumbnail time.
I've gone on outdoor runs ever since I
Oh my God, here we go. We are going outdoor runs, you know, just almost every day. Like, it's just so stupid to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you don't have no type of weapon. You don't have nothing. Nigga, I do good. At least you have a pencil. Have a sharp pencil on you or something. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, have a butter knife. Nigga, have something, nigga.
It was around 6 p.m. one night in the summer. I just finished eating a light dinner, and as usual, decided to go on a run. I always run the same path. Neighborhood sidewalks for about a half mile.
Oh, okay.
Then pass a gate into the forest where I run another 2 miles. Now, the forest I ran in has 2 separate paths, one paved and one not. The unpaved one is more scenic, so I'll usually take it on the way in. I'll then take the paved path when I turn around and start heading back. The paths into the forest are a bit hidden. I don't think many people know about them, so they're usually not that busy. It's actually kind of rare for me to see another person on my run. But of course, every once in a while, I'll meet some people walking their dog or something. But other than that, I'm pretty much alone. Well, at least I thought I was. I've been running in the forest for a while now, when I heard a notification coming from my phone. It wasn't a text message, rather an airdrop notification. I could tell from the sound.
Nigga, airdrop.
I panicked. Clearly someone had to have been close to me to send this.
Straight up.
I tried to play it off like I didn't hear it and kept running for a few seconds. I then stopped to change the music. In reality, I was pulling out my phone to look at the notification. I clicked on it, and my heart sank. It was a Snapchat picture of me mid-run with the caption, "Come back." Clearly, it was taken just seconds ago. I was wearing the same clothes in the picture and everything. From where the picture was taken, it looked like the person was hiding in the bushes. I put my phone back and started running as fast as I could. I was forced to take the long way out of the forest back to my neighborhood. As I was running, I started hearing rustling and footsteps behind me.
Go, man.
I didn't turn back, knowing it would slow me down.
Keep running. Just keep running,
I
cuz.
finally reached the edge of the forest. I began running through backyards to lose whoever was chasing me. It worked, with the last thing I could hear being metal hitting metal, suggesting he or she had some sort of weapon. I still don't know who it was, as like I said, I
told you, I just be waiting on the day for this. Though I ain't gonna lie, I just be waiting on the day, man. We waiting on the day. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. But I told you, bro. Most likely it was a grown man, bro. That's what I be saying, man. You feel me, man? The grown man, bro, be out here trying to, you feel me? Oh my God, I told you, I get mad every time I hear this, bro. I'm thinking like, what if it was my girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it was my mom? What if it was my daughter? You know what I'm saying? That's how I just be thinking. And I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna kill you, nigga. I promise you, boy. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real with you. These goofy niggas, man. These niggas weird, bro. You feel me? But that's why I be trying to tell. I feel like every woman, this is a woman, right? You know what I'm saying? But I think it is. But every woman, bro, should own the type of weapon. I don't care who you is, bro. You know what I mean? Every single woman. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. Should have a weapon. Straight up. You know what I mean? Because these men be thinking they scary, bro, until you put a hollow in them. Put a hollow in them, I promise you. They gonna drop. Everybody gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? Now, nobody walking this earth immortal, bro. Nigga gonna drop. You feel me? Put one hot one in them, I promise she gonna drop, nigga.
What's behind me?
That's why I said, for me, nigga, I'm raising my daughter to be a soldier. She gonna be a soldier. I'm telling you, she gonna be a soldier. You feel me? Straight up. I'm finna raise her for war.
I don't even have the slightest clue what they looked like. I don't know what they wanted from me. I never ran in that forest again, and have since turned off my phone's AirDrop completely.
She talking about, man, I ain't doing no more AirDrop, man. Forget all that, nigga. Hey, nah.
My brother-in-law and I were on a road trip across the country. We were driving on a remote highway in New Mexico. I'm talking one rest stop or gas station about every 100 miles, every one of them being solitary with no other buildings in sight. By this point, it was already dark. We would take turns driving 4-hour shifts until about 1 or 2 a.m. Then we would stop at a rest stop to sleep. It was a bit past midnight, and with rest stops being as rare as they were, we both agreed to stop for the night at the next one we saw. Another hour passed when we finally saw one. We took the exit, and sure enough, there was your typical middle-of-nowhere rest stop. There was one other car parked in front of the doors off to the side. We got out to go to the bathroom and walked up to the double doors, each of us grabbing a door handle. The doors were locked. I turned and looked around to see if there was a sign explaining why. I mean, the lights were on inside. It didn't look closed.
What, nigga got a doodle or something, nigga? You know what I'm saying, nigga? If you got to pee, bro, just pee out in the woods somewhere. I ain't gonna lie to pee in the bushes, nigga. You know what I mean? If you got a doodle, then, nigga, if it's locked, nigga, I ain't gonna cap, bro. You feel me? You say this the closest one to y'all, bro. Nigga, you know, go doodle in the woods, nigga, and go, nigga, go get some leaves or something, nigga. Wipe your ass with leaves or something, you know what I'm saying? But if you got to pee, bro, hey, bro, just go pee in the bushes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, bro.
I cupped my hands to the door and further surveyed the inside. That's when I saw it. There was a splash of bright red on what I assumed was a closet door near the back.
Nigga, that's blood, nigga.
I suddenly realized that I was looking at a huge streak of blood.
Nigga, run. What are you doing?
From the color alone, I could tell it wasn't dry. I
No
froze
blood.
up. My brother-in-law began banging on the door trying to get someone's attention. I stopped him and pointed out the blood on...
Jackass, I would have been like, Jackass, what you banging on the door? Fuck, get out my face, man. Fuck away from me. Nigga, blood on the freaking floor. You know who in here, man? Would be a psychopath, nigga. Dealing with Michael Myers, nigga. Jeffrey Dahmer, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ted Bundy, nigga. You feel me? And then you go banging on the door like you a jackass, something, bro. You feel me? Nigga, made me mad because I told you. I'm sorry, but I feel like this is me, nigga. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you doing, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Straight up with a yank that nigga, but chill out.
On the wall.
What's wrong with you, boy?
I could see the color disappear from his face as he noticed it. We both turned to leave.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are we still doing here? You know what I mean? We see blood on the floor. It's not old blood, it is new blood. What are we still doing here?
As we were getting back inside our car, I took a better look at the other car in the parking lot. It had no plates, it had multiple dents, and there was an empty gun rack in the back window of it.
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
We pulled out, and as we were driving off, I saw the door to the rest stop start opening. I didn't really see anyone though. We pulled away before anyone actually came out. We weren't able to call the police for at least a couple hours. We had no service. When we finally did, they assured us they'd inspect the place. Days later, I called the sheriff's department in the county where we stopped that night, asking about what happened or what they found. They told me they'd search their records and call me back with what came up. As far as I know, I never received a call back.
Ooh, so scary.
I was alone with my dog. It was around midnight.
I mean, that kind of is a scary situation. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real.
Let him outside one last time before going to bed. I opened the front door and he went off running out into the night. I then closed and locked it while I went to go get ready for bed. This was pretty routine. After using the bathroom, he usually liked to walk around for a few minutes before coming back inside. As I was walking back downstairs, I could hear scratching on the door. This was how my dog would let me know he was ready to be let back inside, so I headed over to open the door. I don't know why, but ever since I was young, I've always had the habit of looking through the door's peephole before opening it. Like, it doesn't matter the situation. I can't open the door without knowing 100% who it is.
Nothing wrong with that.
I do this, and instead of seeing my dog, I see a man with his head down, staring very intently at the door handle.
Bro, nigga, imagine, nigga, if you wouldn't look through that peephole. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. I'm thinking that's normal, though. That's not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you do have a dog, but, you know. I mean, I guess it's just smart people, though. You know what I'm saying? Smart. You just smart, but that's all it is. Some niggas have been like, you know what I'm saying? Come on in. Boop! You know what I'm saying? The whole time you think it's a dog and there's a whole nigga behind it, though. Boop!
I froze with my eyes still glued to the peephole. I then heard the scratching again, louder this time.
Where your dog at, nigga?
It was the man. I could see his hands moving up and down against the door.
So where's your dog?
He was pretending to be my dog to get me to open the door.
Nigga, where is your dog?
I was worried for my dog's safety. I wanted to call the police, but I didn't think they would take me seriously. I tried taking a picture of the man with my phone, knowing I could at least make a report. But my camera couldn't take pictures through the peephole. It was too small. You couldn't make out anything behind the glass. All of a sudden, the man lifts up his shirt and pulls out a knife. He begins trying to pick the door's lock. This went on for maybe a minute, when my dog finally noticed him and started barking. Now, my dog isn't that big. He's actually pretty small, but he has a deep-sounding bark.
See, that right there, that's when you need a pit bull. That's when you need a German Shepherd, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. You feel me? That's when you need a pit bull and a German Shepherd. And the whole time my dog started barking, I'm looking at this nigga through the peephole pipe right here. You know what I'm saying? Right when you try to go after my dog, I'm finna open the door and start blasting on him. You know what I'm saying? What your little poodle gonna do? What your little poodle, little chihuahua gonna do? What he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Nibble on the nigga. You feel me? Nigga gonna stab that dog up, kick that dog all in his face.
That, mixed with the fact that it was dark, and the man likely couldn't see my dog, was enough to startle him into running off. My dog retook his place at the front door, to which I quickly opened it and let him back in. It's been a while since this happened, and I've since moved to a new house. I did end up filing a police report, but they
ain't finna do nothing, bro.
Suspects.
It's no point, bro. It's no point in filing a police report, bro. Bro, long gone, bro.
I'm currently living in my car after being put in a poor financial situation because of some circumstances that I won't mention. I'd just gotten off of a long shift at work and was extremely exhausted. I parked in some random Walmart parking lot and got into the back of my car. I reached over and put the keys in the ignition so that I could keep the heat on. I laid down and fell asleep right away, unfortunately forgetting to lock my doors. Now, I've always been a heavy sleeper. It takes a lot to get me up. I remember opening my eyes, my other senses slowly coming to me. It was still dark outside, and there was this slight humming sound. I instinctively looked out one of the windows. I could see trees quickly passing by. Someone was in the driver's seat and the car was moving.
Nigga, what?
They were wearing a hood, so I couldn't see their face.
Nigga, in your car?
I slowly reached over to the passenger side back door compartment where I kept a knife. I grabbed it and abruptly pointed it at the guy as I screamed at him. He must have seen the knife through the rearview mirror, as he didn't even look back at me before slamming on the brakes, opening the door and getting out. He ran in a straight line directly into the forest that was covering the road on both sides. I sat there trying to catch my breath. I had no idea where I was. The best description I can give is some sketchy road in a tightly compacted forest. I locked all the doors. I checked my phone. It was 3 a.m. I had no phone service, so I turned around and started driving back until I got some. I was 2 hours away from the parking lot I had fallen asleep in.
Golly, nigga, you that heavy of a sleeper, nigga? You was 2 hours away from where you, man, nigga, you that heavy of a sleeper? That nigga be in a coma. You know what I'm saying? You think nigga wake up, nigga, hearing the car turn. That nigga still sleep. You know what I'm saying? Golly, boy.
I don't know who that guy was. I never saw his face. A part of me thinks he was simply trying to steal the car, not realizing I was sleeping in the back. But how could he not have seen me?
That's what I'm saying.
I worry it was an attempted abduction.
No cap. Like, bro, first thing a nigga doing is looking in the car. If a nigga trying to steal your car, first thing that nigga doing is looking in the car, looking in the backseat and everything. That nigga seeing you, nigga.
20s, I was using Tinder a lot. Sometimes I would go out with a girl and we wouldn't connect, or I'd just get stood up. I eventually matched with this one girl who was really close to me.
Well, I never just understood Tinder, though. I never understood. Like, y'all that desperate, bro? You know what I'm saying? Y'all that desperate, you know what I'm saying?
It was like a couple miles or something. I knew this Meta profile must have been new, because I'd already been on the app for a while now, and it was getting to the point where it was starting to suggest people that were really far away. We talked for about a day.
But yeah, like I was saying, y'all that desperate, though, bro? Tinder? Y'all that desperate to find love, bro? You willing to meet up with somebody you never met in real life? You know how much danger that is? You know how much you know how dangerous that is, bro? You don't even know if that's the person you meet up with. A nigga can just make a profile that look like a girl. A crazy nigga. You know what I mean? Can just make a profile that looks like a girl. You know what I mean? And text you acting like he's... First thing first, bro. You already should know, bro. Once you start texting, shout it, whatever you think this is, you know what I'm saying? First thing first, you need to ask her, let's FaceTime. Let me see your face. If Shawty don't want to FaceTime you, red flag. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to FaceTime you, red flag. She don't want to talk to you, red flag. Go ahead and leave her alone, bro. Same thing for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga don't want to FaceTime you, nigga don't want to talk to you, leave him alone.
And decided to go out for dinner that evening. The plan was I would pick her up and we would go from there. I got in my car and set my GPS to the address she gave me. It was an apartment complex. When I got there, I texted her asking which apartment door was hers. I drove around the open complex searching for the right numbers until I finally got to her building. I texted her that it was parked right outside. Immediately, I got a text back insisting I come meet her at the door. I found this kind of annoying because there was nowhere close to park. I had to go a bit further away to find a spot. As I was walking towards her building, I pulled up her profile one last time to remind myself again exactly what she looked like. I scrolled through her pictures and noticed they were inconsistent. Like each picture was a similar looking but still different girl. I had no idea how I didn't notice this before. I gave her the benefit of the doubt and just assumed it was some of her friends or something. I walked to the door and was surprised to find it was unlocked and even slightly cracked open. I reached out my hand to knock, but before I did, I heard a voice from behind the door whisper, "Be quiet, he's coming up to the door." It was a male voice.
Trying to rob you.
I got a gut reaction to leave or something was gonna happen to me.
Duh, jackass, leave.
I turned around and ran out of the complex back to my car. When I got home, I checked my phone and saw that I had 2 new notifications, both from the Tinder account. One said something like, "I saw you, where'd you go?" And the other said, "Come back." I ignored these messages, but before I went to bed, I got another text from the account. This one simply said, "We got your license plate number." I deleted the app right then and there.
Nigga ain't got your license plate number. Nigga ain't on nothing, bro. Don't worry about that. Don't
I work a night security job.
Worry about that. Nigga just trying to scare you and stuff like that, bro.
It was 4
Nigga was trying to rob you, bro.
I'd just gotten off of a 10-hour shift.
Or nigga was trying to kill you. You never know, bro. It's crazy, niggas.
I was also pretty hungry.
Just knowing how the world is, bro. It's like, nigga.
Decided to order some food on my phone. I placed my order and put on a movie as I waited. Eventually, I hear the doorbell ring. I'd set the option to contactless delivery, so I waited to get the photo sent to the delivery app before I got up. A couple more minutes pass, and I see the photo of my food on the doorstep. I was about to get up and go get it, when I heard aggressive banging on the door, followed by a man's voice yelling out that my food was here. I was a bit annoyed that the driver was still here, because again, I had the option set to contactless delivery. I pulled up the app and texted in this, saying it's okay for him to leave. The banging continued. I was waiting for him to finally see the text and leave, but that never happened. I finally decided to just open my door and tell him in person. I walked up to the door and opened it. Immediately, a grimy-looking man lunged at me, but what he didn't realize is that I'd yet to unlock the screen door as well. Seeing all this, I slammed the main door and relocked it. I called the police and reported the man. When they arrived, he was gone. We opened the delivery app to try and find out who he was. When we did, I noticed I had a text back from the driver. It was a confused message explaining how he had left the moment he took the picture of the food, and how he was never banging on my door.
That nigga took your food.
I had no idea what I was talking about. I ended up filing a report with the police, and that was it. I don't know who that guy was then. I don't know what he was planning that would make him go so far as to fake being my delivery driver just to get me to unlock the door. I still think about how he lunged at me, and how if I had left the screen door unlocked, he easily could have gone inside.
Oh man, it be some crazy things going on in this world, man. You know what I mean? Crazy, crazy things, man. You know, but make sure I hit the subscribe button, turn the bell like the video, man. Thank God for that screen door that you have over there. You know what I mean? But make sure I hit the subscribe button, turn the bell like a video. Tell me how you feel about this in the comment section down below, man. I'm out, man. Okay.